So someone who is just embarking on this personal development journey, what would you say to them? How long would it take on average to overcome and truly become themselves, to live up to their potential?
Oh, I love the question, Mike, because I asked the question many times at the beginning too. I'm like, oh, is it going to take me a month? Is it going to take me 3 months? Is it going to take me 3 years to get there? And I eventually came to my own answers because no one was able to really give me an answer. And there's good reason behind it. Every single one of us is unique. What I may consider trauma that happened in my young life, you could be laughing and be like, no, that's not trauma. What I have is trauma.
Hmm.
So everyone has, of course, a different upbringing, a different way of seeing life. Even if you look at siblings, right? I have a brother. The way I grew up and the way he grew up, and we grew up together, we have different interpretations of what happened in our life, which means that our subconscious mind is going to interpret things differently. So it might take him 3 months to overcome something that might take me only a week, or maybe I don't even have a problem to begin with. How I answer this question always is that this is a lifelong journey. And when people are like, why would you say it's a lifelong journey? Think of it as an onion. And an onion, you peel a layer, there's another layer below it. And as you get deeper and deeper, you get to more and more of your awesomeness that's hidden under these layers of indoctrination and societal pressures and lessons learned, the limiting beliefs that you've had in life. And if you're learning and growing as you do this, why would you want it to stop? I don't envision a scenario in my life where I'm going to be like, you know what, I'm done learning. I've learned everything that could be learned, and I don't want to grow as a person. Because the moment you stop growing is the moment you essentially start to die. If you look in nature, look around like trees, anything, right? The moment they stop growing is when the end is near.
Hmm. So it's a very interesting insight. And when you just mentioned challenging indoctrination, like many people don't realize how big of their identity this indoctrination is actually. And when you start challenging this, you actually start to challenge your own identity and start becoming who you truly are. But that's also a very scary journey for some.
It is. And we talked about the subconscious mind. It fascinated me so much when I started learning about the subconscious mind that I've been embarking on reading and watching so much content on it and reading books and going through the research and studies. And what's really interesting is that your subconscious mind does not have a filter. It absorbs absolutely everything. But then your conscious mind is what creates your thoughts and everything else. So if you subconscious mind is being fed a lot of negative information, for example, and you're, let's say, someone that likes to watch the news all the time and stay in that negative loop, what's going to happen? Your subconscious mind is going to feed your active mind all this negative information. So you put yourself in a loop, like you mentioned, with the indoctrination, right? That's impacting us so much without even realizing that. That's why there's so much division in the world right now, and it's so easy to divide people, in my opinion, because we're being fed all this negativity and we cannot stop thinking about it. So then what we think is what we feel, and what we feel is what we do. So then there's a loop there. We got to stop the loop if we want to change anything.